Alright, so I want to start this video off by saying that anybody can do YouTube. Anybody. I don't care if you think you're not good looking. I don't care if you think you're not funny. I don't care if you're not popular. None of those things matter. And the reason why I know none of these things matter and the reason why I have credibility on that subject is because when I started YouTube, I thought all of those things about myself as well. I didn't have confidence in my looks. I didn't have confidence in my words. I didn't have confidence in my humor. Basically nothing. I didn't see myself as a talented person. Now, I guess you could kind of say that I am a natural on camera. If you go back and watch my videos as a baby, I naturally found enjoyment in being on camera, having pictures taken of me, or dancing for the camera, just things like that. And that's where the Find That Child Within spoken word came from, if you want to check that out. But yeah, when I made that first video, the why I dropped out of school video, I did not have any confidence in my words. I didn't have any confidence in my looks. I didn't have any confidence in my editing abilities. I had no confidence at all, but I still made the video. And honestly, I didn't make that video for other people. I made that for the people that I knew so that I wouldn't have to keep answering the same question over and over. I knew that, if people saw that I dropped out, they would definitely want to know why. So I made that video so that if anybody were to ask me, I could reference them back to that video. Now, speaking of dropping out, I think it's important to note that I did not drop out to be a YouTuber. Now, I might have said that in the past, but I didn't mean it in the way that you might interpret it. When I say I dropped out to be a YouTuber, I dropped out not knowing what I wanted to do. YouTube was not at the front of my mind at the time. I just knew that I wanted to be my own boss and make a lot of money and change a lot of lives. Now, when I made that first video, the why I dropped out of school video, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with making videos. And I made that whole video on my phone. I recorded it with my phone. It took me 2 days to record that video. I edited the video on my phone. It took me about 6 hours to edit that video on the phone, man. It was rough. But the process of turning those raw clips into a cohesive, articulate video, I just fell in love with it, and I haven't fallen out of love since. Now, mind you, like I said, when I first started doing YouTube, I didn't have any confidence in my abilities at all. And that especially goes for my speaking ability. And, it really shows in a lot of my older videos. If you want to go check those out, I wouldn't recommend watching them. But, if you do want to watch them, you'll definitely notice a very distinct difference in the way I carry myself on camera, my confidence levels, the amount of conviction in my words, my body language. It's night and day. I remember back then, my confidence in my words was so bad that I had to write down every single word that I was going to say for the whole video. And I would stick to the script. And that's why all my videos were 3 to 5 minutes long, because I would write the whole entire video down. But I kept going. I changed my content up quite a bit, but I kept going. And that leads me into the first thing that you need to have if you want to be a YouTuber. And that is passion. Now, if you don't have the passion to do YouTube, then you might as well just click off of this video, because anything else that I tell you won't matter. Now, when I say passion, I'm gonna give you an example from my life, okay? For those of you who haven't been following me for a while, I used to work at H&M. Now, when I worked at H&M, I was already doing YouTube, and this is the only job that I ever did simultaneously with YouTube. Now, of course, at the time, I wasn't monetized. I probably had 400, 500 subscribers, and I wasn't really pulling in that many views. But I remember there would be days when I would go to work off of 2 hours of sleep because I was up all night editing a video that I knew was only going to pull in 150 to 200 views. And the reason why is because I just love to do it so much. I was doing this for free. I just got monetized a month ago, and I've been doing YouTube for a year. That means for 11 months, I've been consistently posting every single week for free. And the reason why is because I'm very, very passionate about this. I've had a few people ask me to help them make a YouTube channel and start making videos. And, I've given them as much help as I possibly could. And they would post 1 or 2 videos, not get any views on them, and then quit. And, when they do that, it just shows, they're not passionate about it. And that's okay. Like I said, if you're not passionate about it, this video is not for you. YouTube is not something that you want to do for clout. It's not something that you want to do for just money. You'll get those things, but if you're in it for just those things, you're in the wrong place, because you can get quick clout on TikTok. It took me like maybe 2 weeks of being on TikTok to get to 2,000 followers. It took me a year on YouTube to get to 2,000 subscribers. If you want to talk about money, you can get a lot more money trading stocks or doing e-commerce or just doing other little hustles. You don't want to start making videos for that reason. If you're going to make videos, do it because you're passionate about making videos, you have a skill or talent that you want to share with other people, or because you want to make an impact on people's lives. And, for me, it's all three of those things. Now, a direct byproduct of passion for something, and this doesn't just apply to YouTube, it's anything, is consistency. You want to be very, very consistent on YouTube. That's the key. After passion comes consistency. Those two things alone guarantee you success on YouTube, as long as you don't give up. But if you believe in yourself and you really, really want to make this happen for yourself, then you are going to keep uploading. I've seen so many people over the years that could have had 1 million+ subscribers by now, but they just would stop uploading for like a few weeks or a few months. Like, they just disappear on their supporters. And I understand if you're going through things, but I feel like if you're passionate about it, you can make it work. Like, you'll still keep making videos because you just love to do it. Like, for me, when I was at my lowest points, when I was depressed, when I was suicidal, when I was, going through situations with girls, when I was working a job that I didn't like, no matter what I was going through, I still stayed consistent on YouTube. At least a video every week. I might have missed like 2 uploads in the year I've been on YouTube. And, obviously everyone is different, so I can't judge anyone else's situation. But I will say that consistency will take you a very long way on this platform. Over time, you just gotta think about it like mathematically. If you post 3 videos a week for an entire year, that's 156 videos, right? Unless my math is, messed up. That should be 156 videos per year. Now, if you do that for 5 years, I'm not even going to try to calculate that. It's over 500 videos. Now, if you sit here and try to tell me that you could post 500 quality videos and your channel still won't take off, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think that's possible. At some point, the algorithm is going to pick you up, but you have to stay consistent. You have to make every video as if it's going to be the one that goes viral. Because on YouTube, it only takes one video to change the entire trajectory of your channel. Now, earlier, I mentioned that you shouldn't do YouTube just for clout. I can't emphasize that enough. I feel like a lot of people start YouTube, thinking that they're going to be YouTube famous after like 3 videos. And, they post their first few videos and they get like 5 views, 3 dislikes, and they get their feelings hurt. Like, it is possible for you to post a video and just go viral, like, at the start, but don't go in expecting that, or you'll probably find yourself feeling disappointed. Now, this next tip, just like all the other tips that I've shared, it ties back into what I said about passion, and that is enjoy the process. Enjoy the process of coming up on YouTube. Don't be so obsessed with the numbers. Don't worry about the views that you're getting. Make content that makes you happy. Make content that you're proud of. That's a very important thing as well. Make content that you are genuinely proud of. When I said make every video as if it's gonna be the one that goes viral, I basically mean go that extra mile. That one edit that you're thinking like, nobody's gonna see this video anyways. Make that edit, because you never know. You never know what video it might be that'll pop off. For example, on my channel, the no-fap video that I made, the 30-day no-fap video that I made, that was supposed to be a throwaway video. I almost didn't upload that. Like, it wasn't a bad video, but I didn't think that was going to get any views. I really didn't. And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting here at 2.6 thousand subscribers. The next tip that I have for you guys, and this is also a really, really important one, do not overlook this one, but find people, or better yet, surround yourself with people that support you and believe in you. And when I first started making videos, I wasn't really shy about it. I was like promoting myself on my Instagram and everything. But I thought my friends were gonna clown me, bro. Like straight up, I thought they were gonna clown me. And they might have. They probably did behind the scenes, because my first videos, they were bad. They were terrible. But, when I would talk to my friends about it, it was always like, man, when you blow up, this, and this. It wasn't really like if you blow up, it's when you blow up. And, they were willing to help me make my videos for free. And, obviously, like, I'm gonna pay them back for that somehow. But they were willing to help me out for free because they believed in me. Doing public interviews, being out in 30-degree weather at 1 a.m, doing a public interview for free. That's passion. That's passion on my end and belief on their end. They believed in me. Surround yourself with people like that. And on the flip side of that, don't worry about the haters. There are going to be people that hate on you, that are envious of you, that are jealous of you. They're jealous because you're following your dreams and you're overcoming, those internal obstacles. You're becoming more confident and secure in your own skin. A lot of people won't necessarily support that because they don't know how to do that themselves. And, that's why I try to make it a point to help other people do that by leading by example. I don't respond to hate comments with more hate. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. I respond to every comment with good vibes because the haters need the good vibes the most. Me doing YouTube, it really helped show me who the real ones were. And it allowed me to cut the dead weight. And, it's no love lost to the people who aren't in my life anymore. It's just, if you aren't helping me get to where I'm trying to get to, not even like in the physical sense, but just like, having that supportive mentality instead of being envious. If you don't want to see me succeed, you can't be in my life because you're holding me back. So, don't worry about the haters, especially if you're still in school trying to do YouTube. There will be haters for sure. There will definitely be haters. Don't worry about that, because when you blow up, those are going to be the same people talking about, oh, I used to know him back in school. We were tight, we were like this. And my last tip is a very important tip as well, just like all the other tips, but be yourself. Okay, and this goes right along with not worrying about the haters. Just be yourself. If you are your true, authentic self for the camera, you will be in competition with nobody, because nobody can be a better version of you than you. Be comfortable in your own skin. Sometimes it takes time, and a lot of times YouTube can help you become comfortable in your own skin. That's what it did for me, but just be yourself. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about the views anybody else is getting. Just be yourself and stay true to your passion. Don't worry about the haters. But before I end this video, I just want to kind of like illustrate a point real quick. When I was in high school, I was not a popular kid at all. I wasn't popular. I was quiet. I was really quiet. I liked to sit in the back of the classroom. I didn't like to talk to people. I didn't like to answer questions when the teacher would ask. I was really like in my own head. I kept to myself. And I'm not saying people didn't like me for that, but obviously if you're not talking to people, you're not going to be that popular. I think when I started my YouTube channel, I had about 100, maybe 120 Instagram followers, and I have 2,000 subscribers on YouTube right now. I don't have that many subscribers that I went to school with. Most of my subscribers are just like random people from around the world that genuinely like my content. I don't have a lot of people, supporting me just to support me. I built my channel from the ground up. I didn't go looking for shout outs or anything like that. I didn't wait for anybody to put me on. I made this happen myself, with the help of some of my friends as well. But I made this happen. I saw the vision, I felt the passion, and I took action. And now I'm in a position where I can sit here and give you guys advice. I'm in a position to, have made YouTube my job, my full-time job. I'm in a position to change lives. That's what I always wanted. And, I'm on the road to 3K right now, but I'm aiming much higher than that. I'm not going to tell you guys my goal. I'm going to tell you guys when I hit my goal. For now, I'm going to just keep my head down, focus on making these videos, bringing you guys the best content that I can make, continuing to invest in myself, mentally, physically, spiritually, just in all aspects of my life. And we'll see how far we can go with this.